If you want to increase your income, especially during a time when you're not selling a house, is you're going to have to make your website. You're going to have to make your content, your information. Hello, everyone. It's me, Michelle, and I am so glad to be back with you again today. I am on a mission to help you to increase income. I want you to be able to work from home. I want you to be able to take care of the loved ones that you need to take care of and increase your income. I want you to have the ability to travel and to live life on the terms that the Lord has allowed you to live them on. Today, I want to talk to my real estate agents. One of the main problems that I see with real estate agents is that they're trying to sell and they should own. I know that's going to sound a little confusing to you, especially if you're a real estate agent. You're saying, what? That's my job. My job is to sell. And yes, while it may be your job, let me explain. You are trying to sell a house, but what you should really be doing is owning the community. I look online at different real estate websites, especially those who are connected to me through different platforms. And the one thing I see that they all do, or you all do, is everyone has the same site. If you are under an agency, you have that agency's content, which are the houses that they are to sell, or the houses that are available, or maybe the house that you're selling. And that's about it. I'll see maybe resource here, or I may see something connected to another site that talks about the school or something like that. But that's all I see. You, as a real estate agent, get this, should have the real estate on your website to be able to own your community. And what I mean by that is on your website should be community information. What I have seen others do is they may link to the Chamber of Commerce. They may link to this or link to that. When you do things like that, you're losing money. If you want to increase your income, especially during a time when you're not selling a house, is you're going to have to make your website, you're going to have to make your content, your information about that community. That way you can own the community. You want people to be able to go to your site and get information about your community so that they don't have to go anyplace else. I love the business associations, I love the chambers, but every time someone has to leave my site to go to that location, I'm losing a client. And the same with you. You want to be that resource for that community so that when they come to you, even if you're not selling at that time, if they're searching that community, if they want to know more about it, more about what's going on, you're the go-to place. So let's say every Friday night there is a high school football game from September to October. Your site should have a link to that schedule. Why? Because when people are looking for that information, they can go to your site to find it. This is part of owning the community. If there are stores that are doing an event, you should have that on your website. Now, if you want to make extra income, if there's a store that or a restaurant and they like the traffic that you're getting, they like the community that you're in, or they like the fact that you own the community and people keep going to your site, that's another revenue source. You can charge to have a link on your website connected to them. Stop just trying to sell a house. Stop trying to get a client to just sell a house. Be the owner. Own that community that you're in. If you're in Virginia, in the Hampton Roads area, own that area. Don't just have houses for sale. Have your website so that when they go to your website, they see everything about what's going on in Hampton Roads. We're having a crab festival. We're having the ships come in. We're having this for the military. We're having that. When you do something like this, the community says, or people who go to that site say in the back of their mind, wow, they have a lot of information. And they'll start to say, is this a real estate agent? What you then do is you have a link to your houses, to what is for sale, or even on the first page with your content, or on any page, you can have the house that is for sale at this time at the bottom of that page or somewhere on the sidebar. So every time they go to your site and they are looking for information about what's going on in the community, they're going to see, look at this house. I know so-and-so who was looking for a house. I know I wanted to downsize. This looks a little smaller. Or I want to upgrade. This looks a little bigger. Your site will be a resource for everyone. So what do I suggest? The first thing I suggest is going over your site. Look at your website and say, is this a community website? Does this look like I own the community? When they look at my site, do they see anything other than houses? Do they see anything other than my real estate logo? So you want to look and you want to assess your site. The next thing you want to do is you want to start putting up simple resources related to your community. So what's going on this month in your community? Are there any meetings that are happening? Are there any events that are taking place? And put up a page with those. Then the third thing is start sharing it. Start sharing with people. This is what's going on in my community this week. This is what's going on next week. It's going to drive that traffic, that person to your site to see what's going on. And then that's going to help you to build more name recognition, to let more people know that you're out there, and for your community to connect with you. So stop trying to sell and start trying to own. Own that real estate that is in your community. Own that information and have it on your website. I pray that this has helped you. Look, help me out. Wherever you are watching this video, please like, subscribe, comment. Help me to get this information to other people who need it. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. God keep you is my prayer.